Hello, beloved. Welcome to a seer's world. This will be your message from the divine, okay? If you're keen or interested in becoming a member of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I do offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as ancestral lineage readings. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings for $50 per month. You get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, career, and finances, as well as ancestral messages. I also now offer one-on-one sessions / life coach sessions. Those will be once off and not monthly. You can only book me for those directly via my email, which will be listed in my description box below, as well as the link to my Patreon if you'd rather join my Patreon instead. You can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google, search it, and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. Without further ado, let us tap in and find out why we're spiritually led here. What is here for you, beloved? Why did you resonate with the title? And why did your own YouTube algorithm present you with this message? Let us tap in and talk to God. Let us tap in and talk to the divine. Let us tap in and talk to the divine. We have the Queen of Cups reversed here, okay? We have the Queen of Cups reversed. Okay. We have the Three of Cups, we have the World reversed, and we have the Page of Pentacles here. Like, I'm channeling like a very mysterious like energy. Like, I'm channeling a very unknown energy. It's like I'm channeling the energy of a person who has walked the path of life of using people and their energy to get everything that they want in life. So if it means they have to lie, steal, hurt, harm, like this person is someone who they use people and their energy. And it's worked for them their whole entire life because of how they do it. Like, this is someone who, how they do this is like, they take the spiritual route. They use spiritual methods to use people and their energy. I'm channeling a snake charmer, a snake bandit. Yeah, this is definitely someone who they have that in their blood. Like, they can't help it. They can be looking at the randomest person or thinking about the randomest situation. They'll always find a way to use the person or their energy, even if they don't know the person. As soon as they lay eyes on someone, someone is already thinking about, oh, I can use you like this, I can use you like that. As soon as they look at someone, that's just the first thought. That's the first emotion. That's the first energy. Like, someone something is in them. I feel like someone has lived like this for so long that like they failed to realize what it was doing to them or how it was affecting their life, their world and reality, and those in it. Because over time, something has begun to be overwhelming. This way of living, it's like this person is, it's like they've lived like this for so long that like it's one with them now. Hence, even just looking at someone, just the first glance, the first time they even just come across anything or anyone, it's always like, how can I use you? How can I use that? It's so embedded in them that it's just who they are now. Nine of Wands, Eight of Pentacles here. It's who they are now. Even if they try to shift their energy into a different energy, it's not going to be a simple transition because of who they've always been all their life. It's like you go from using people all your life to now you feel empathetic and remorseful and guilty, regretful, shameful. It's like, no, it doesn't just happen like that. There's a reason this person was so comfortable to live like this to begin with. The spiritual based methods gave them the power to believe that they can do this and just live like that. But now someone has gone to the point in their life where when they look around, they don't even know who to trust. They don't even think that people love them for real because they know that they've used everyone for their own things. So you see how that's backfiring and how that's catching up to them? Now they don't even know who's real, who's on their side for real. They don't even know who they are outside of what they've been. A user, a snake charmer, a snake bandit. Yeah, this person has a charm, all right? They have a charm. They have a spiritual based method that is linked to charm. This person does glamour spells or glamour magic. They utilize glamour. So this is someone who they've mastered glamour. They've mastered how to look to come off a certain way. They've mastered how to be to come off a certain way. But it's entirely false. It's not true. It's not real. Like someone is not that. It's just a charm. It's a trance. So this person, because they've lived like this and it's in them now, and now it's caught up to them in the way that it has, they don't know how to get out of that energy. They're afraid of their own self and what they've done within their own reality and world. It's their life at the end of the day. They could be using whoever, but it's their life that they're living. They have to live with that. That's, I'm hearing the song, life will catch you, spirit gonna catch you. Life will catch you, spirit gonna catch you. So even with the snake charm bandit, the spiritual methods that they utilize with glamour magic, glamour spells, someone here is a master at portraying a false identity. Simply put, like someone is a master at literally wearing a false mask. And they have many masks because they've used many people in many ways. It's like, how long are you going to live like that? Yeah, Ace of Swords reversed to the Two of Cups reversed. They don't know who's who. Like confirmation of the energy. They don't know who to trust, who to love, if they can even show that love, because they don't even know if they really mean it. because all they have been doing is using people. They don't know how to identify what's real or not because they haven't been real. It's that energy mirroring itself in their reality. That's who they've been. Simply put, yeah, someone has been like this. So what now that they can't even call anyone without feeling like they can't tell them this and that, because like, damn, like what if they're using me? And now they need someone. Like someone is lonely. Whether this is a masculine or a feminine, take it how it applies for your reality. They're lonely. They're lonely because it's lonely at the top. And by top, let's put it in this way. It's lonely when you're trying to run away from yourself. Because where are you gonna go? They've lied so much to themselves about who they are that they even, when they were doing this in the beginning, they thought like, you know what? Screw people. Who cares about people? People, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, yo, in this world that we live in, we need humanity. We need closeness. There's so much. We're also divided, and that's why it's so easy for people to fall into depression and sadness and misery and loneliness, even suicide, because you don't see anyone around you can connect to on a genuine, sincere level or energy because of whatever reason. So it's people like these that make things like that worse in life, where it's already bad out here, but you want to further just make it worse for other people when people are already struggling. This person didn't care who they used or what it took. You know what glamour does? It's easy. It's like an analogy, a reference point, a case study, an example. It's like admiring a celebrity. And you admire them maybe because you love, their work. Or someone loves a celebrity's work and they just admire them. But then the glamour of how they portray themselves to be, glamour it's not just based on the spiritual sense. Glamour is in the way someone can lie about who they are and it being believed, to the point where people start to look up to that person that they claim to be. And what that does is you've lied about who you are. And because we believe the lie, you hate us for it. It's like this person hates people because they believe who they are is who they are. But you lied about who you are. You should be mad at yourself. It's like, also another analogy, another reference point, another case study, another example. It's like walking a path of life with a specific energy for forever. Like you've always been like that. And then you come across that one experience of life that makes you see that how you've always been was never right. And you choose to still remain on that path or do better for yourself. Not for people, for yourself. And this is someone who's at that point in their life now where they have to choose. Are you going to keep being this way? Or are you going to confront yourself? They've been like this, lying to people about, like, it's like someone is definitely an energy of a person who, the way they've lived has made them psychopathic, where they emotionally detached and utterly insane and crazy. Because the way they use people is not just like, oh, you have this resource and I need it, so I'm going to portray this role, this identity, so that I can utilize this resource that you have. It's not like that. Someone goes behind the scenes, casts spells on people, puts energies on people, and then further puts themselves in those people's lives, in those people's worlds and realities and speaks sweet nothingness about who they are or who they claim to be. This is someone who lies and says they have love for this one and they hate that person, or they don't even feel anything towards them. They only say that because of what it comes with saying that, on top of all the spiritual things. Of course, that's going to lead to insanity. Of course, you're going to be crazy in your head for doing that. It's going to catch up. It's going to look you in the eye and mirror your behavior. This person's lonely now. They're losing everybody. And even if people are still around them, they're losing people in the sense of they're no longer feeling connected to the lies or connected to the glamour spells. Someone's at a point in their life where it's backfiring. After you build your life on it, it backfires. That's pretty much witchcraft. That's it. It will love you until it doesn't. But the divine is forever. Nonetheless, 6 of Cups to the 5 of Swords reversed. This is definitely someone who, now that it's backfiring, they want to come towards you. They want you to save them. This is someone who wants you to love them. Love them into healing all that they've done. But this person's approach to doing this is one which is sinister and will confirm the crazy and insanity that they're in. Because this is someone who, they've been tailing you, tapping your phone, tracking you, anyone that you talk to, device or physical, they're there. If people in your world certain people now don't want to connect with you, know that someone went to them and asked them questions about you and it made them uncomfortable. Or you might even hear it. Like someone might tell you, like, yo, someone was asking me questions about you. This person might not be the one directly going. They might send people or a person. But someone is like fixated with making you love them. They want you to love them. But again, this is someone who wants to use your love for their own things. It's not like I want us to love each other. No, I want you to love me because I know what your love will earn me. Capitalist. This is an opportunist. That's all they do. Lie. Literally. Like someone will lie so well that like you'll never question it, or it will never be something that you think twice about. Yeah, kind of crazy, but with the 5 of Pentacles reversed, it's not working out for them anymore now, is it? Because now they need someone, anyone, hell, anyone, even the closest person to them. They're not connected to them because they know what they in it for. It's not love. It's not genuine. It's not sincere. It's not real. So someone is living in the mirror effect of the glamour spells that are backfiring, because glamour is all about how it looks. This is someone who connects with people simply based on that. You open up the right doors. You make me look good. You will put me in this position. You this, you that, you. And it's like, so any realness to that? So it's like, okay, I'm just a source of supply for your things. Feed your things with me. Simply put, this is what someone wants. They want to feed their things with you. They want to fiddle and twiddle in your reality. Come through on some like, yo, you mean the world to me. Like I said, someone just speaks a lot of shit. They talk nothing. It's just that it's the snake in them. Someone is a snake, literally. People that do glamour spells, glamour magic, glamour work with snakes. Literally sacrificing snakes. And the snake is the charm. That's where they get it from. And that's why they base their life off of it. And they're supposedly good at it, but it's not them, it's the snake in them. They could be literally have been drinking the snake blood, cutting it open, sacrificing it, drinking, yeah, candles, everything, a freaking snake. What does that make you doing that? A snake, you a snake. You a snake, my parada. You a snake, my sister. You a snake. Someone's a snake here. Now this snake wants you to love them. Yeah. So this message is a warning. Beware. Someone's gonna come into your reality and claim to love you or have love for you or claim that they care. Someone is a liar. Claim that you mean they will do anything. No, it's not that they'll do anything for you or they love you or they care or they this person. No, someone here, they lonely. Someone's just lonely. Like, it's not like deep. Like, you're just lonely because your snakes don't love you. And the snake in you is incapable of love. Like, snakes, it's like, if you study the phylogenetic tree of where the snake is placed in the animal kingdom and how it operates in the key chain, or rather, even if you study the behavior of a snake and what it does and how it moves. Yeah, so Three of Swords, they're gonna come through telling you about their life story and how this happened to them. That they won't tell you though that they caused what happened. They will tell you that it happened, but they won't tell you that they're the reason. Someone is the kind of person that, like, they've studied you, beloved. Please don't forget that. Someone has studied you, monitored you, tapped your phone, followed you, have you followed. Sometimes they do it themselves, and sometimes they have people. But nonetheless, it's them. They've been doing it for so long that they think they know you enough to come in with this snake charm. They think now, I've tapped your phone. I know who you be texting, what you be saying, how you be saying it. So I know what you want. And then they want you to love them. Like, you see what I'm saying? The crazy and insanity is confirmed in this behavior. Who does that? Who thinks like that? That's why it will never even be real, even if they got you to love them, because it will not be based on truth. Three of Swords reverse, High Priest reverse, the Temperance. Someone just needs to face themselves and stop using people and their energy. That's pretty much it here. But beware, because someone is going to come in claiming that you're the best thing to them, or they found you at the right time, or they've always felt this way, or whatever. It's not real. They're going to make it seem like it is. And this person might say things that hit you to the heart because they've had you followed and tapped your phone, so they know what you connect to. This person might even have contact with family that you no longer talk to, or they pay someone to come into your world to befriend you. Someone is not well. This world that they've crafted and created, this illusion is killing them because they don't know what love is. And that's the only thing that matters in the casket, not what you use this one for, because that won't matter when your soul is roaming with the dead ones, because you haven't opened up yourself to a vibration that is beyond darkness. Imagine that mirror effect of the spiritual based things they've twiddled and fiddled into, and how it's the reason why they're insane and crazy. It'd be different if this person was doing this without the spiritual things, the spiritual methods and techniques. It'd be different if it's just them and they supposed charm, but it's not even real. Someone is just a walking spell. A walking spell. Someone's gonna talk to you nice, act right, for nothing except using you. And they want you to fall into it so that they break you enough to keep you in that illusion of their charm with the glamour spells. They working, they magic, twiddling, fiddling. If this person, like someone might already be in your energy with this. Like they might already be in your life, either maybe directly, indirectly. Of course, they already in your life because they having you watched and tailing you and tracking you and whatever and tapping your phone. But I mean, like, this person either is already in your world, or and then they doing what they're doing behind the scenes, or they have built someone. It's like someone is not well in the head. They've built a world, a life, a reality with you that is not, it hasn't even happened yet. Like someone already is convinced that you're gonna fall for something, so they've gone so far deep into their head about who you are to them that they don't see their own insanity and craziness and obsession. Who taps someone's phone to listen to them sleep and like what the hell, what is this? And then looking at your Google searches and seeing like, oh, this is what you searching, this is what you like. Why not come and have a normal conversation? Oh, that's right, the snake in you can't even do that, because snakes, there's a way that they are operating in their energy. They don't do that. It's like if Eve and Adam were not approached by the snake, please look at how the world would be without the venom, without what led to the charm of the snake, what the snake said. This person is a walking spell. They will ruin you. They will ruin you. Whoever this is, they're a liar. And a good one. Hence, you need to beware. If this person comes off like they're your wish fulfillment, question what your perception of wish fulfillment is. If you're someone that bases attraction as wish fulfillment, you will fall for this. If you look at someone and you say, oh, they got this shoe on, and they be talking nice, and they go here and they have that, that means they're this person. Hell nah. Those be the people that have deep darkness that lives inside of them. It's just masked with glamour. It's like Satan won't portray himself as Satan, obviously, because you won't fall for his tricks. It's like Lucifer won't tell you he's Lucifer, but he is. Get away from this man, get away from this woman. And if you've been, this person might even be sending you sex dreams or visions prior to even coming into your energy, or if they already are, take it out of place. But someone wants to drive you to believe something about them that isn't real, so that it's easy to manipulate you with their charm. And then once you fall, they can use you, because it's Lucifer, it's Satan. That's what he does. This is an agent. The divine says, know how to play the agent's game so that he believes he's won. And when he falls into his own entrapment, you will be gone. Go for it. but know that it's not real. If you are the type of person that really you have you don't take disrespect lightly, you might want to take this up a notch and really play into it. This person is no one to be feared. They're a coward, but don't lead them on. Just, it's like, see where they want to take. It's like, okay, so now you believe the lie, and now they tell you more lies, and then now you believe those lies, and then you're falling into this illusion of who they are, and then now they're gonna maintain this illusion with more lies. Like, what is someone trying to gain from it? Someone is an insane man, like I said, a psychopath, an insane woman, a psychopath. This is a psychopath. They have those genes. People that work with snakes are psychopaths. They sacrifice snakes for charm because they look at people as objects. You're not real to this person. Your emotions, they don't give a damn. This is someone that can be whatever they have to be to get whatever they want. So it's reminding me of this series I watched. But this scene in the series was when a guy, right? There's two main characters in the series. He was one of the main characters. He got possessed by a spirit, an ancient spirit, a Luciferian, satanic, ancient spirit. And he housed it within him. He lived with it until it started to kill him from the inside. It started to take him from the inside. The people around him literally had to tie him because he was killing, because he was possessed. Coming back to the generalization of and thinking about the person that the people around him known him to be, he was not like that. He was the sweetest person ever. But what possessed him, oh my God, it took him. He needed an exorcism. It needed to come out. So this person has snakes in them. Like, however many snakes they've sacrificed to do this glamour spell or these glamour spells on people, on themselves. Like, it says a lot about their self-confidence and self-esteem. It says a lot about who they really are inside and not what they want to show. Because it's all about that. With this person might come off like they have it all, or they got this going on. Someone is a lonely freak who preys on the weak and targets people and uses the emotions they don't have against people. They will claim to love you, but really, they would be okay if you lost your life. They just want to use you. So, beloved, this is a message of a warning. Beware. This is not someone to trust, or even send him to hell. Send her to hell. They don't belong in your world. They belong in their own hell. They shouldn't bring you into their loneliness. Someone has reached the point where it's all backfiring, to the point where, like, they need something to save them because something is killing them from the inside. Anyway, this was a seer's world. Thank you so much for joining me. This was your message from the divine. If you're keen or interested in becoming a member of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I do offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love, as well as ancestral lineage readings. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings for $50 per month. You get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, career, and finances, as well as ancestral messages. I also now offer one-on-one sessions / life coach sessions. Those will be once off and not monthly. You can only book me for those directly via my email, which will be listed in my description box below, as well as the link to my Patreon if you'd rather join my Patreon instead. You can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google, search it, and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. I thank you all for everything, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye.